all of this will make sense if you get to the end of the video. But basically, it's very similar to like an actor or actress who gets pigeonholed into a certain role. It's harder for them to break out, but they want to show their range. They want to show their depth. It's just society and cast directors don't want to show that. But that's how we can all be. We can all have depth, play many characters. This is a get ready with me this morning as I tell y'all about my brand new Substack that's coming out. I finally figured out a theme. You guys, it has been how many years I've been thinking about either starting a podcast or a newsletter or something like that. And I was going back on themes because something about me is I'm not very linear, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna look in my mirror now so I can do my makeup because it's probably gonna be a long form video as I tell y'all about this. And that way my most diehard fans will know before everybody else. Okay. You'll have to let me know what you think. I'm not very linear. I have ADHD. I'm all over the place, but that's kind of my gift because I'm not random all over the place. I always connect it back to where I connect all the dots. Whatever tangents I went off on, I connect the dots back. Well, that's really hard to follow sometimes, or it's hard to feel like you have to be put into a certain box to succeed. I don't believe you have to be. I believe you can be multifaceted, multidimensional. You don't only have to do one thing, but most people tell you do one thing. So here I sit at a crossroads. I'm like, do I stay true to myself or do I follow the pack? You know, what they're saying to be, choose one field, go in that direction all the way up. That's just not me, okay? If I expect my audience to be true and authentic to themselves, guess what I have to do? I've got to be true and authentic to myself. So this is what my Substack theme is going to be. It's called What If, ... The philosophy of what if, because that's all philosophy is. It's all projections. It's all imagination. It's all what we feel and how we externalize it, right? So it can be very different person. And there's not one stronghold philosophy out there. What can be true for one might not be true for another type thing. You decide what your philosophy is on life. You decide the narrative you want to tell yourself so that you can get through this life. Whether that's to survive, you tell a certain narrative, whether it's to feel better about yourself, a different narrative, you know. But we choose what our narratives, what we tell ourselves for our own narrative, whether that's what everybody else sees or not. And I know this because I've lived in my head my whole life. It's the what if. For instance, I'm not sure when this one will come into play. It might be my first. It might be a few in. I don't know yet. But here it is. What if ... God is a woman? So I have this theory right now that I've been toying with. And I don't know if it's true, y'all. It's just something that with an essence, God is a woman. What if? So I don't want to tell you what's real, what's not, because wherever you're in life, that's how you're going to read into the what if. And then you get to choose. You ask yourself the questions. You say to yourself, where does this hold true? Where can I kind of see this make sense? Where can I see it not make sense? And then the goal is to have a debate, because once you start debating in a sense of understanding or an open mind, things change, y'all. Things change. When you're debating, not debating like I'm right, you're wrong. It's like, I have never had an experience like this that would make me believe that God is a woman. Or you'll say, what? I kind of see it here. And then you'll give me an example of how you might come to believe that God being a woman is very possible. So what if series where I just give you my philosophies and then I will give you examples. I will give you examples because without my examples and experiences, I would not hold the philosophies that I believe to be true for me in my head. All right, so that's it. That will be coming soon. I've been working on that the last few days. Okay. Quick side note, slightly high if you've made it this far. I just realized why people become one-dimensional. I don't think any of us are truly one-dimensional. What happens is, as we grow up, we realize what behaviors are acceptable and what ones aren't. Once you're pigeonholed, it's very hard to show that sometimes you can be good, sometimes you can make bad choices, but we slowly become a certain persona that we believe brings the most attention, the most love, the most whatever we're going after. So we become one-dimensional. But you guys, it's okay to be 4D.